Please be advised. Adventures in Initiative may have triggering content for some viewers.
Adventures and Initiative presents VALMIRAH.
Hello and welcome to Adventures Initiative. I am your DM, Dono. How is everybody doing today, you beautiful, beautiful people? We have a few announcements to get to before we do the review of what happened last time. First off, Drunk, would you like to give your announcement?
Hi everybody. So, exciting news. Little Monk will be here summer 2021.
Ooh. That means that his wife is pregnant.
Yes.
So.
Wait, really?
Little.
I didn't know that.
Which
Yay.
4 years later.
Yeah, you guys have been trying, so congratulations,
A
Drunk.
blessing.
Yeah.
I want to make them baby booties.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. What's our next? Any other announcements that we have? Oh, our guest is... Some came up, but I will be playing them tonight. The best I can. Hopefully I don't kill them. They are... I was looking over their stats. I'm like, oh shit. This is going to be a challenge, you guys. But for inspiration for this session, who would like to give a review? Shop, you did it last time. Well, I guess it's only Drunk then. What do you want to give a review?
So, last session, Merish gets put in jail, which was really stupid because he didn't do anything wrong. He just went out helping people. And you know what? That Mayor Neville is just dumb. And then we went traveling. We were going, and we met this weird-looking warlock guy, and he decided to come with us, and we're traveling by oxen. Well, we went camping, and I woke up, and bad things happened. But we're still alive, so everything's okay.
Yes. They, Merish woke up to being completely restrained by 3 snakes. Because the forest is scary.
Which then the entire party proceeded to destroy and save
Yes,
Merish's life.
Destroyed and saved my life.
After Merish
ripped
took
one in
half
half.
his life and damage. Also, you almost choked him out, too.
No, I almost crushed his chest. There's a difference.
Well, you know, windpipe is really close to his chest. He's a very small creature.
Yeah, my hand kind of probably covered most of him.
Alright, so let's get into it. So, you guys wake up for the day. What would you like to do?
Well, I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn 2 spell slots and heal myself, and then go friggin' sit down in the carriage.
Do you have 2 spell slots now? Right. Well, do level 3 warlocks?
I believe he only has 2 spell slots.
Ah. My god. Warlocks, it's rough, my dude.
It's okay, I get it back
Yeah.
after a short rest.
God, what is his spells? I did not look that up.
7 and 9.
Alright, but yeah, you guys wake up, probably have a fire going. I leave it to you. What do you guys want to do?
Someone else can do the cooking today.
You can do the cooking. You can do the...
Guard 7 is going to do his usual preparation and cleaning of his weapons.
Yep,
Okay.
try cooking.
Shop, why isn't your camera on?
Because I don't want to give people a mukbang.
Oh, okay. He's eating.
I said that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, try cooking breakfast.
Okay. Do you want
Does
to
he
ask
make
Merritt,
sashimi?
do you have cooking skills?
No, but you know
Do you have
what?
cooking utilities?
No, but you know what? He wants to make something.
Okay.
Wait,
He's been feeling like he wasn't really here for the last few days, so you know.
Hey, Yip, sleight of hand, Merish's cooking utensils, and then with disadvantage, attempt to cook breakfast for the group.
You're gonna sleight of hand a bag of pots?
Ting, ting, ting.
Fine.
Let's see. I want to see
All
this,
right,
Connor. Come
roll
on.
for it. Go for it.
Oh my god!
Let's start with the sleight of hand.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Just roll the sleight of hand. There's no disadvantage or advantage.
18 plus 2 is 20.
30-20!
Fuck!
Well, that beats my passive. Not that I would have paid attention anyway.
Yip is just gonna take his paws and like grab it and then use his tail to stop the clanging.
That's
Do
fantastic.
not destroy my pans.
Okay,
Wonderful.
so we're
They
gonna
look
start.
cheap.
We're gonna start with a straight roll on the cooking. But what are you cooking, and do you have anything to cook?
I have rations, but I can just toast them.
Okay. So you want to just
The standard 5-year-old trying to cook and make like add like this like last bit of candy on the sides in case it fucks up.
I will just throw this out there. If she has my bag with my cooking utensils in it, I did buy provisions to cook.
I think she just took your cooking supplies, not the provisions. Sorry,
15
I believe
straight
Yip
roll.
just took your cooking supplies. He.
Oh, 15 straight roll.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. What?
Oh
I
my.
know. This is just toasting. Like, not
You make. You warm the rations perfectly in Merish after about like an hour of seeing Yip cook and not even like passively thinking about it. You're just like, wait, where the fuck did Yip get cooking stuff?
Hey, you didn't ask to borrow those.
You don't know that they're yours.
I like look with the cheesiest smile, like the fuck you smile and go.
It smells good for some reason. It smells decent.
Well, we gotta eat.
So
Very
Yes.
true.
yeah,
I needed that, thank you.
you're welcome.
That was beautiful.
That was so good.
That was gorgeous.
Good
So
job.
I signed in with my Facebook into Zoom. So now when I shut my camera off, it's my profile picture.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Watch.
Cool.
cool. Yo.
For those that are wondering, that's young drunk when he
Yeah.
was still in the Air Force.
Yes.
And my
You know, before the military put 50 years on his face.
Oh no, the guy in the uniform isn't drunk. He's the old one.
Oh my.
For our audio podcast listeners, Drunk's profile picture is a picture of him in uniform with, I believe, his dad,
grandpa.
his grandfather. And there is a very strong family resemblance, so that joke works.
Beautiful.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
Okay. So, you guys have a lovely toasted meal by Yip and Merish.
Good job.
Good.
Take those
Alright.
back.
I just looked at that tube and someone's been chewing at it. Which means that
After
my
it's
son.
cooked, Yip doesn't know how to clean it, so.
I am taking it back.
He doesn't know how to clean.
You get like pans back that are like, some of them are slightly still hot, other ones are like they're dirty, and you have like a spatula that's just got like charred things on it, and like there's some grease all over it.
You do not touch my tools again.
Those
Go to cleaning.
little bean hands. Yeah.
Your guys' little companion for the wicked Babylon is like straight up just boiling some tea, and it's like just kind of like, I don't have enough tea or cups for everyone, so do as you will. And just kind of starts handing out small things of tea
Guard
for
7
those that
picks up
want.
the teapot and pours it directly down his
Oh fuck!
empty face hole.
He's like, no. Oh. just kind of rubs his face. He's like, okay.
Only a cup's worth. Only a cup's worth. He's polite.
But you put it's straight from the teapot.
He picks up the teapot, flips up his faceplate, and just pours it down his, like, face hole.
He just looks at you and he's just like, there's no leaves in the teapot. The leaves are in the cups. You literally just drank hot water.
I have no taste buds anyways. It tasted delicious.
He just, like, looks at you and he's just like, I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. Whatever.
Take it
Walks
as
off for a
compliment. It was
second.
intended as such.
Okay. But yeah, you guys have the day ahead of you. You may talk as you wish, but you guys still have a little bit of traveling. Babylon still has the glowing dot on his forehead going towards where he said that he needed to. I can't remember what exactly he told you last session, but yeah. So you guys know, last session, Babylon woke up in an inn, and he had a glowing dot on his forehead, and he just said, it's like giving me a direction, and it's in the same direction of where you guys are traveling. So you're traveling together on his, like, cart and carriage, and he has 2 bulls. Yeah.
2 bulls or 2 balls?
No, bulls that are pulling it.
Okay.
He has
Like,
2
balls.
boxing.
The animal.
Bulls.
I heard balls.
Yeah.
Man, that's
That's...
Kill me. End me.
talk about some big stones.
Oh my god, you're making it worse.
We've discussed this before. Drunk is the oldest person in this chat, and mentally the youngest.
The pervy sage. Alright. You guys just traveling? Okay.
You guys dry.
Let's do this then, shall we?
Oh no.
Vibe with Briar.
Okay.
Just gonna
And you
vibe.
guys can have, like, talk, communicate, whatever way you want to, chat.
Nah, you
While you're-
Guard 7 is walking behind the wagon and just reading his little prayer book.
Ew, are you a paladin?
No, he's an acolyte zealot barbarian.
Okay, thank goodness.
But his prayer book is essentially a guide to mechanical things and how to build them and constructs. But he's just reading to himself, and he's 6'7", or sorry, 6'6". Fuck English.
Okay.
And his prayer book is about 3 inches by 2 inches. It is tiny.
Okay. So, Briar, high or low?
Yellow. High.
High? Okay.
We'll go high. We'll see what this sends us.
Okay.
Hopefully up to the 420 mountains.
420. Okay. that happens. So, God, I'm trying to think here because I've got like 100 things. Briar,
Yes.
you remember the different things I told you about. There is the
Yes.
one of the things that our guest brought up was that... Wait, did he talk about it? I can't remember. The twin moons? No, I brought it up with Merish's backstory. Or with his watch. Literally, there's 2 moons within this world. One of them... they're almost never both full at the same time. And it's coming to it recently. So...
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember everything from last session. You guys, I'm terrible at note taking, and I also probably should have watched this damn thing. So forgive me. Okay, so you guys continue walking for a while, chatting, communicating. For those that get
I'm
tired.
gonna be reading my cookbook.
Okay. Cool. Sure. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up. Your guess tells you that you guys are probably about a day's travel from where you need to be. And the moons are to be full in about 2 to 3 days, depending on how things are meant to, or things are going within the lunar cycle.
Okay.
I am trying to find. Give me 1 second.
You're bumping your desk, Dono.
Am I? I
Yeah,
think
it's
I'm bumping my
reverberating through your mic.
mic. Sorry, I was bumping my mic actually, so that was my
Oh,
bad.
it's all good.
Motherfuckers. Okay. I need this one. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Oh. That's stupid. Okay. But as the day comes to a close, the night begins to fall, and you can't help but feel a feeling of being watched the entire time, though nothing is happening. And you've all, like, ever since you've made it back from being on the island, you've just had, like, this sense in the back of your head, like, the hairs on the back of your neck have been sticking up. Briar, so you guys make it to... Would somebody like to do an investigation for a campsite? Sorry.
I would.
Okay.
That is a natural 1.
He's too tired.
Okay.
I'm still
You're groggy, sleepy, and you just, like, go off to the side of the road, especially after being, like, attacked by snakes, and you just begin falling asleep. You don't get, like... You don't get, like, a blanket or anything. You just pass the fuck right out, and everybody else is just stuck with your body. So, Merish is automatically asleep.
Night, guys.
All right. Briar, what were you wanting to say?
What?
You were about to say something before, unless I'm wrong. I'm terribly sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Someone else can find a place
Well-
to sleep.
I will
That's
pick up Merish's body and try and find a good place for him to sleep.
Okay.
10.
Disadvantage because you don't have dark vision.
We've traveled that late?
It's dark. You guys didn't start traveling until after breakfast, so it was like midday. So it would be darker at this point in time. You wouldn't have like full vision to be able to look.
7.
7. Okay. No.
For future
you find-
reference, Guard will not let the group travel past sunset
Got it.
because it's unsafe to travel after dark.
Okay.
okay.
You find a place that you feel is decent enough and gives you some kind of coverage. It is surrounded by forest, but it is like a slight opening, and you guys can set up to tents. It is a little bit harder to get the carts through, so you can either leave the carts at the road, or you can try and push them through and use animal handling checks to be able to get the bulls to kind of bring.
Considering Babylon sleeps in his cart,
Probably be
we're
smart
either
to-
abandoning him and his oxen and his cart on the road, or having him join us.
Then I will roll for Babylon to do animal handling. Where is it?
Second one down on the skill list.
Oh, wow. Same roll I got on the normal dice. The bulls listen to him. It's a little bit hard, and he kind of bumps the cart a few times, but you hear some like jingling in the inside. You guys know that that's where he keeps most of his tea supplies and such, but he makes it into the camping area. So, all right, what is your watch?
Well, I'm already asleep.
Yeah.
Guard will take first watch, and then after that 2 hours, he'll go into his rest mode.
I'll take
Okay.
second.
Real quick,
To do the rest.
before we begin it, somebody make a survival check just for firewood.
Survival, you
I
said?
Yeah, just a quick survival check for
19.
firewood.
Guard
19.
7
Okay,
comes
cool.
back with a tree.
Don't worry about it. You find a good amount of firewood that's just like pieces of wood that have fallen from the trees. above, and it's dead nut bits that are easy. And Yip just comes back with like a good bundle of it within his hands.
Good job.
Good job. Okay, so Guard 7, will you please roll your perception checks for the Night's Watch?
Alrighty.
Let me pull up.
Lower one plus my perception. 12.
12.
12.
12.
I rolled an 8 and a 10, and I have a +4, so 12.
Okay. Throughout the night, you do also get a feeling of being watched as well, as you hear the sounds of birds chirping and like different noises just coming throughout the forest. It gives you this, like, if you had nerves or hair on the back of your neck, that would be the description of what it would feel like. It is very eerie within this forest of what's going on. And you feel like there might be something unexplainable there.
Okay. He's just kind of very, very kind of just... He's literally just, like, standing and every couple seconds just turning a degree. Just... Not even his legs, his body is turning. He's just turning on his axis.
And like every once in a while, it's just, and then starts turning back. Fantastic. All right, but after that, nothing comes to fruition.
Fruition?
Or nothing happens. Sorry.
Okay, I'm like that.
You
That's
go to
not
wake
how
up,
that word
was it
works.
Briar that's next?
Yeah, he'd wake up Briar and then find a spot where he has the
Okay.
most visible range and sit down in his, I can't remember, we figured out the word for it, but that seating style.
Yeah.
And
As you
just
go to get
eyes shut
Briar
off.
and you go to wake Briar up, you hear a tree limb snap in the back, and you start hearing,
Swords out.
and like a entire tree just falls down. Everybody wakes up
Yeah.
from the shake around.
And Guard is sword out, just eyes are red, looking around.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Let's go with the wormwood dice for this one. That's probably not going to be good. I have a +4 perception. I rolled a 14 and a 4, so that's an 8.
Goodness. Okay. You
I
do
need
not
to
see
get
anything.
night vision installed.
You have no idea where the tree came from. Anybody else that wants to make a perception check, you can.
Ash
Okay.
will wake up groggily, and yes, he would like to make one.
Okay.
I believe Ace also wanted to do it.
Yes,
Rolled
please.
a 17.
Okay.
Yip, with that good
no.
vision.
Nope.
Also, Dono, if I got goggles of night vision, could I literally have them installed? If we found somebody to do it?
So I've thought about that, and like installation would be one thing. I don't know. Let me think about that. A little
Otherwise,
bit
it's
more.
just goggles. It's not
Yeah.
like you can't wear them.
Yeah. You can just wear them, but like I have different things. It's an interesting idea, and I have different ideas for like.
We
different magic
can
items
have
and
some
whatnot.
discussions.
But don't worry about it. Yip. You see a shadow within the forest as something just whips past you, and you hear a sound come out. It's not next to you, but it just whips past, and you can kind of like your ear pokes, and
Yeah, ears
you
are
go and
gonna
you just
go
hear like a snapping, and then you hear a bird chirp from the other side.
Yip's gonna be a dumbass and follow the bird.
Okay, you dart off and go follow the bird.
Cat's gonna go get a trophy.
Yeah,
Ash
literally.
rolled a 15.
Yip's
Okay.
getting a trophy.
The children
Merish,
saw
you
things.
hear the same thing. You hear
What?
like
Where's that?
limb snap one area, bird chirp the other.
So, I'm going to go investigate the limb snapping.
Okay. Briar, what did you get?
4.
4. Okay, yeah. You just kind of hear like a cacophony of sounds, but you also see Yip and Merish just split off.
The children.
Fucking children.
The adults are the ones that can't see shit, and the children go rushing off into the dark.
I wonder what that was, guys. Come on, let's go.
Probably more snakes.
Bear's so
Oh,
excited.
my.
He heard something. He likes seeing
we're
new
big
things.
kids. We're
Yes.
big kids.
Kids is still in the title, though.
I
Big
am magic.
Kids.
Okay.
I am a young adult.
I'm Alphonse Elric.
Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Alphonse.
I'm still loving the fact of everybody's like, oh, he's in full plate mail. Or full plate armor. But I'm wearing clothes over the top of it, and nobody thought that was
It's
weird.
fine.
Meh.
You wear clothes over top of some armor.
Not plate armor.
There's some clothing that you
You
can.
do now.
You do now, boy. So Yip, as you run off and you can not go off into that area, you find that there's nothing. I'll make a perception check. I won't say. You'll see if you find something.
15.
15. You find like trees that have been marked and scratches and such like that, but nothing too interesting. And there's absolutely like no sign of any birds around you. Merish, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Us? Oh no.
That is an 18.
Okay. You make it, and you just see what is a strange face within the trees that is glowing red eyes, a white, like almost a white palette of a face that looks like a skull, and a mouth just unhinged, and then like giant antlers. As you see like this hand falling off from a tree, and then you can just see it enter into the tree and disappear.
The whole being enters into the tree?
Yep. Like it just disappears.
Merish is gonna bounce back to camp.
Okay.
Don't
Also,
go.
the feeling that you felt kind of felt like a little bit of a charmed spell.
There's something creepy back that way. I'm not going back.
Okay.
Good decision.
Where'd Yip go?
Briar,
Get captured by a fish person.
your
Revenge!
Briar, your lycanthropy senses are actually so. It's gonna be a weird thing to kind of describe.
Okay.
Imagine that in this moment you are actually having your blood boiling and you don't understand why. Like there's something going on that's like you have this like, think of it as you are a shifter and you can switch in and out of like your bestial form.
Mm-hmm.
There's something wanting to pull it out. And it's like like something in nature, because there's like a scent within the air that you can catch. Even though like you failed your perception, there's like this scent and kind of feeling. It's so hard to describe this.
Yep. Yeah. I don't like this place. I really don't like this place.
You see Babylon wake up and he's like, what? What's going on?
Did you not hear the tree fall?
Listen, I fell asleep last night.
It still is last night.
You're right.
Tree fell, woke everyone else up right as I was about to wake Briar for
Well,
watch.
I was in my wagon. I don't feel shakes as much as you guys do.
Get weapon, get up.
Fine. He goes and grabs what weapon does he use?
I'm guessing a
Oh
rapier.
god, he has a shitload of weapons.
Longsword, a hand axe, and a quarterstaff. And Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch.
Yeah, you just see him like kind of just stocked up on shit. He's just like, all right, lead the way. Oh,
I'm not going back in those woods, guys.
Where is Yip?
I say let's go get Yip.
oh
and
yeah,
then leave.
yeah. You're still gone.
Yeah.
Who saw me leave? That's the real question.
Guard probably saw you guys rush off, same as Briar, and then just kind of like stared after you like, son of bitch, I cannot see.
And I'm just.
I need flashlights installed on eyeballs.
No, we talked about this. He needs headlights.
Yeah. You just need to like have like a lamp set up in your head, so you
Like a miner's lamp that uses like a crystal.
Upon saying the thing about not being able to see, I'm gonna walk up to guard 7 and touch his sword and cast light.
Oh, that is very bright. I'm going to remind you,
see,
you just made
out
a
in the
great
distance,
sword
just a
club.
light just go, and you can see a light coming from where you came from.
Yeah, this isn't like putting light on a dagger where it's like a flashlight. You just made a floodlight from a great sword.
So it's like a laser pointer.
Yeah. You're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Light.
Liam's like, yes. And he's like,
Yip's
Yes,
eyes
just-
dilate and
Yes.
crackhead energy activates.
Yip just comes running in from the forest and just goes like, "Rah!" and pounces on guard 7.
I will do that.
Guard is literally holding his sword away immediately because
No.
that bitch is sharp.
Trying to grab it.
It's just, Yip, he's gonna pick you up by the scruff of your neck. Yip.
Make a grapple check.
With advantage because size?
Going against it.
Go straight grapple.
Okay, so what is that? Competing strength checks?
Strength or dexterity.
I'll
Yip
take
wants
my
So what do I do?
I'll take my plus
So
4.
roll a d20, add your dexterity.
Oh,
Or-
really?
7! 7!
Athletics or whatever it is. So
Fuck off!
Oh wait, my athletics. Hold on.
or
Let me check
athletics
that.
or acrobatics, whatever you wish.
Oh,
I think
Oh, so athletics?
Oh,
22.
I'm trying to remember.
That's
how
a
to-
9 then.
20.
22.
She's just like, you go to grab her or grab Yip, and he just slings past you and goes to grab the sword.
Can I bat Yip with the sword then?
Okay.
No, I
go
wouldn't.
ahead.
I wouldn't. He wouldn't hit. Yip is. I'm imagining Yip's just hanging off the back of the blade.
Yeah, it's just like.
Actually, you know what he's doing? He's holding it all the way up, straight up, like Luke in the Return of the Jedi poster.
Oh, Yip has
So-
climb speed, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, but Yip has to climb him
But you
now.
wouldn't go that far.
That blade is like. It's a great sword. It's like a 4-foot long blade.
Yip's like, okay,
really not that
no
big.
more, no more. Okay, we're done.
Let's go.
No, for his side, that would be a comparable size greatsword.
Let's get to the thing and let's go.
Okay.
Let's. I'd rather not fight.
What are you guys wanting to do?
Fight?
I'm going
Fight?
back to bed.
Not.
I would like
Fight.
Yip
Not
not to
fight.
have crack cat energy. No zoomies. No zoomies. Stop the zoomies.
Alright.
He's just a light spell.
You know that lasts for 1 hour, right?
Can you stop it?
No.
Couldn't he, like, consciously end the spell?
Yeah, you could. But you don't know that.
I grew up with clerics.
I know.
Was manufactured by clerics.
I know.
I didn't grow up. So,
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Technically, you're a child.
actually, we don't know how old he is. He doesn't because of his malfunction.
That,
At least I don't think I put a
now
note in
that
for
we
that.
found Yip, I'll go ahead and concentrate and end the light spell.
Okay.
Thank God.
Are you guys wanting to stay here or move?
No, let's get the hell out of here. I don't like it. That was really creepy. There was a face and a tree.
Babylon just gives like a heavy sigh. He's like, I thought we were gonna go do. I got all my weapons. Fuck.
We should not move camp in middle of night. But we should double guard.
All right. Cool.
I
Okay.
get Yip.
okay.
I will stay up extra 2 hours, but this will mean I need 2 hours rest once we start out for day.
You can sleep in the cart, Babylon says.
I don't sleep. I just
Do your
stare.
whole thing.
I'm
in the
always
cart.
staring.
It's weird, man.
Always.
Oh, God.
That's kind of creepy.
Just fantasy with the delayed reaction.
Alright. So, whoever's next in the watch.
It was Briar.
Okay, so Briar, make perception checks.
Can Briar have advantage because of
Yes.
me helping? Instead of me
I already have
rolling separate.
advantage.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, then
Sure,
I'll
it has
just
advantage.
roll disadvantage
With
and we'll have
disadvantage.
extras.
Let's see what. That's a 12.
6.
Well,
I rolled a 12 and a 2.
Rolled
You fuck off too.
An 11 and a 1.
Just yeeting my dice on
So
my
yay,
bed.
12.
Alright. You guys continue to have, like, this eerie 2-hour watch where it's just, like, these sounds and things, and you hear, like, wolves howling in the distance and everything. It's just, like, it's setting just, like, all these different, like, things on. It's a rough night for some of you. Like, it is. There's a lot of noise going on for the middle of the night in the forest. Some of you aren't even used to sleeping in the forest. Some of you are. Yep, probably not. Grew up in a brothel. Probably not.
I'm used to sleeping all sorts of scary
Okay.
places.
But that watch goes without a hitch. So. Or without a problem. Whoever's next.
So it's mine and Yip's turn?
Sure.
And Guard is just gonna find a spot that he can see everything and
22.
have something against his back.
No way. 22. Ah! Very good. Okay. What do you get? Oh. Is he gone? Oh, shame.
Yeah, I think he had to step away.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
There you are.
Okay,
Hi.
could you roll perception for me?
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
16.
16. Cool. So 17 and a 16? Very nice. Or no, 22, right?
And a 15 for Guard
Okay.
in his limited view.
So, give me a second. High or low?
I'll let Yip decide.
Hi.
Okay. This one goes without a hitch. Besides the fact that there seems to be, you hear wind chimes in the distance. Like you hear like a cling, 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 noise. Out. I don't know if you guys heard me doing that sound effect, but yeah.
We did. We did.
Okay. You hear that coming from like far off as like some wind picks up around you and you just hear the sound of like wind chimes around you.
Merish is like, fuck no. What was that?
Yep.
God.
What do you want to do?
It's gonna take his paw and like friendly like pat the back of Merish's back, kind of like trying to calm him down.
Okay.
With the it's okay.
Merish is gonna grab his staff and hold it a little closer.
All right.
Yip's gonna try to communicate quietly.
Okay.
So Yip's gonna be like, yep, 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 yep.
Fantastic. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. That's fine. Okay. So you come to the end of your watch. Who is next? Or is that... No, that's not full 8 hours. Somebody else has to go. One more time.
Yip will stay for a second one.
Okay. Then I will have Babylon come out. And... Yeah. Alright. He's gonna roll. Well, I can make it roll on He rolled a 13.
That's gonna be. We're doing perception still.
Yes.
It's gonna be a 16.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. The wind dies down slightly. The chiming stops. And as the night is coming to an end and the sun begins to rise, you begin to hear the sound of the chirping birds in the trees and things like that. And it drops the anxiety of the night and kind of gives you a little bit of peace of mind. And you do see... make another perception check for me.
That's gonna be a 19.
19. Perfect, actually. You do see what seems to be a actual wind chimes out in the distance. That you can see kind of just like it's just something set up in a tree. Like in a low-hanging branch, and it seems to have something slightly reflective, almost glass-like.
Can Yip climb the tree to investigate, mainly to play with the chimes?
Okay. So you run off, you go to the tree, climb up for a little bit, and you look at the chimes, and yeah, it's easily able to play with. What you do see is a small bottle that seems to have like a black substance within it. It is corked. It is closed. And yeah.
So Yip's gonna take it, put
Okay.
it in his mouth to hold it as he climbs down,
Alright.
and it's just gonna wait for the crick to naturally wake up, just kind of like birthday present style, like just holding it.
Okay.
Really happy. Like, hey, look what I found. Hey, look what I found.
We got into the woods and Yip turned even more into a cat.
It's their natural habitat. What do you expect? Alright. You guys all wake up after a long rest. Well, some of you have long rested. Some of you are still sleeping.
Guard will get up, climb into the cart, and shut off for 2 hours.
Fantastic. Okay. Briar, Merish, and Yip, you are feeling a little tired. You can make me a Constitution save if you want. Try and beat to see if you need to make those next couple hours. Because you did.
16?
Talking about
16.
Merish had a great night's sleep.
That's true. You fell asleep before everybody else, before they even made camp. So you actually have like full rest.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we talk about that? Merish woke up in a place that was not where he fell asleep, and then ran off into the woods.
Well,
How the fuck do you think he got here from the giant ass swamp in the north?
backstory,
Okay.
that's not the first time
ADHD,
that's
got it.
Yep. By the way, I got a 1.
How's that point of
hold
exhaustion
on.
feeling?
3. I'm
Well-
passing the heck back out.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all.
Just climb in next to the portable heater.
Just-
Yep, you're good. You don't need to take
Still
the next 2
holding
hours.
Yip's still holding that jar with pride.
You guys do see, for those that are awake, you see that Yip is holding a little glass jar that seems to have like this blackish substance within it. It is a clear glass jar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what you got there?
Oh, like hold it in his like paw hand. He's like, yeah, I don't know, yeah. And then is like gonna hold the bottle and show Merish like a little bit on the happy side. He's like a happy child right now. He's
Well, I don't think you should drink that until we know what it is.
yeah. He's gonna nod his head. Okay.
You can investigate it if you wish. A little
Better
bit.
investigate it.
Sure, go for it.
Let's see. Okay, that's a little better. 15.
Okay. As you look into it, the little black substance is in there, and you can see a small sliver of what seems to be like a rolled paper inside of it. And it's about the size of this, and the paper is about the size of that. So, if you look like that, and then paper is like really, really small. So it's like a little tiny rolled up scroll inside of there.
Okay. Yip's not gonna open that yet.
Okay.
Yip's gonna keep it in the pocket, like.
So you know, Yip was given the what is it? Detect magic skill or spell. Like you have that. Like you were given it.
Okay. I'm still gonna save my spell slots. So.
Okay. That is fine. Okay. I need to roll the thing. Yes. I have to call them on that. Okay. Cool. So. Yeah. What would you guys like to do with your day? Babylon is up and ready to go, and they're just like, all right, are we just waiting?
So we've reached where we need to be, or do we have one more
You've
day
got
of travel?
one more day of travel to get there.
Yeah, so...
So, he's like, all right, and he's going to make an animal handling check. Oh, God. That's good enough. You got an 11 plus 2, so 13's enough for animals that are completely used to him. The carts get out, guard 7, as you're, like, sitting in your, like, kundo, just, like, kneeling stance, you just kind of, like, tip over slightly.
Oh, no, he would have... since he's just doing it to sleep and he doesn't have to watch, he would be laying down.
Oh, okay.
So his feet are probably, like, hanging out the back of the wagon.
It's like, you just kind of slide slightly then in the wagon. He's like,
Yeah, he's not sitting Seiza style. He's just laying down.
Briar, you're sleeping back there too, and you get guard 7 and just kind of like, as you're sleeping back there, you just...
It's not a good sleep.
It's still sleep, so.
But you guys make it out of the tree area, you go back onto the road, and you begin your travels. High or low?
Not it.
Whoa!
I was gonna say that.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. You'll figure out what the heck that is later. As you guys make it to a certain point in the traveling, the glowing dot pulls Babylon in towards this off-road kind of area where it seems like it's slightly kind of indented, and there seems to be like a little bit of a clearing. And you guys begin walking into that area. As he pulls the cart into that, do you guys want to follow him? Also,
yeah.
Briar and Guard
By
7,
now
you guys
we'd
are
be
fully
awake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys begin making it into there. You travel for another 4 hours and then are brought into an area that seems to be a little more overgrown with different types of plants and things. And you can see vines rolling up different trees and fuck off notifications. And it seems like a little bit more magical. You see these flowers that are like blooming and different things, and you can see little lights and dust coming in as it seems like things are beginning to dance, and you begin to hear sound of some music going off. And Shop, if you want to switch the background to the Wild Mother one, so we get more to the mood. You guys come to an area that is actually, as you enter in through an archway that has flowers blooming within it, and you can see a gentleman, very tall, almost elven and not like in features, blonde hair, and I'd say that he's probably close to like almost 7 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller, dressed within this beautiful robes. And you see a small plant walking above the table as it's plopping a little sugar cube into this teacup. He says, "Welcome all. Glad you made it here safely. How are you?"
Who are you?
Waving high happily, like, yeah.
Oh, how... He says, "Oh, how rude of me. Sorry. Let me look at these notes. My name is Tenzian. And what, may I ask, is yours?
I am Guard 7.
Hi, I'm Merish. You look neat.
Nice to meet you, young Merish. You seem quite neat as well. As he sees, like, the scales on your body begin to change slightly.
Yeah, as I'm getting excited, my skin color changed. Hi, what is this place? Why are we here?
This is my small area of protection.
You know you have some creepy things in the forest out there?
Would you elaborate upon that?
Well,
As he gives you kind of like this look of, what?
I would kind of go into light detail on that figure I saw morph into the tree.
Well, okay. As he just kind of like pushes that off to the side.
Like I said, creepy.
Yeah, Guard 7's eyes have shifted to this, like, light kind of lavender color, as he's just kind of looking very uncertain towards this person.
Okay.
Yip has full trust.
Alright. Well, welcome,
Keep saying
welcome.
hello.
Would you all like to sit down? We can begin to discuss what I brought you here for.
Yep.
As the table begins to enlarge slightly and you see several different chairs begin to just grow
Guard
out
7's
from the
upper
ground
body
itself.
just turns to Babylon and stares at him.
And there's like the chairs are bushes, and they just grow into the shape of different chairs onto this table, as this long marble table just elongates out, and he just kind of waves his hand over. Says, "Welcome. Please sit." As you guys all take your seats, he says,
Sit with a cat.
"Okay, pause out, sitting. You're okay, cool. Question: does Yip wear pants?
Yes, Yip
Okay.
has pants.
So
Nah, Yip's just got boots.
butthole ain't touching everything like a normal cat would."
No, Yip treats himself the way that Yip would have treated due to backstory, so
Okay.
Yip is fully dressed. Mama Owens would have taught him how to dress.
All right. So, as you begin to sit down, my compatriot here has told me that you all can be slightly trusted, enough that I could maybe give you a job. I have a thing needed to be done by actually on the night of the twin moons.
When is that?
About a night away. You'll travel. I need you to harvest something within the forest for me.
What?
Why must you be so straightforward and crest your tone, sir?
It is how I was
Enlighten us.
programmed.
Programmed, really?
Flips up faceplate.
Oh, how interesting.
I just love that now. That's how he introduces people. Hello. Doesn't tip his hat,
Hello.
flips his faceplate up.
And he just goes, though I still feel organic life within inside you.
We are told we are made with souls of warriors. What harvest?
Seems close. Okay. Either way, let's get down to business, shall we? And he pulls out what seems to be a small golden scythe onto the table. He says, I need you to take this scythe, and I need you to travel about a day's away, and on the night of the twin moons, I need the harvest of what is, mistletoe. Any questions?
Can I roll to see if I know anything about mistletoe as a plant, like in character?
Sure! Go for it. Roll nature.
Actually, I will switch. Nat 20! Oh!
Let me pull up mistletoe.
Which is a +1.
Yeah.
Because, like, out of character, I know mistletoe grows primarily on oak trees.
Yes.
But I want to know if, like, there's
All right.
anything special about it in this world that I don't know.
So, so you want the special thing? Then I need an Arcana.
Well, no, like anything that he would know that like might
Okay.
be special about it.
So you
different
know that
from normal
mistletoe
world.
is used in some celebrations within the world, like it's festive and such. But the idea of taking a golden scythe and stuff, it seems like there might be something magical within this. Mistletoe does grow on trees. This forest would have those trees in it, and they're usually grown wild and such. But the fact of needing it to give you what information you're looking for, I need you to roll an Arcana to give it to you. Because nature will give you the idea of what mistletoe is. It's a plant. It's used in some magic means, but you don't know what magic.
17.
Okay. There's a druidic spell used with that uses mistletoe. It has to be, and it's so unbelievably descriptive. You have to use a golden scythe on a full moon to harvest mistletoe to be able to use this spell. You don't know what the spell is exactly.
Okay.
So it seems like he's wanting you to go get a spell component for him.
Mistletoe harvested with a golden scythe on a full moon.
And he says, now I don't just need one thing of mistletoe. I need a few bundles. So I need to carry them back within a bag. Or something.
I try to communicate what type of bags we're talking about. Little bags, big bags.
Big bags, little Yip.
Yip's
I
got
assumed you guys
skills.
all introduced yourselves, or was it just Guard 7?
Merish introduced himself for sure.
Okay.
Yip hasn't introduced.
Oh.
So Yip's yeah?
Little cat friend. It's big bags. I understand. I can get you.
He's a Fey patron, I'm assuming. So I'd assume he knows our names by now.
Yeah, he's just being formal. He's figured it out, basically. If you wanted to roll an insight. But he just describes, I need a big bag of it. Enough for quite a while. If you could almost bring me an entire tree's worth of mistletoe, that would be fantastic.
Yip's gonna
Any
have-
questions?
What do we get in exchange for work?
Well, after you will be given this scythe.
Guard looks at Scythe, looks up. What else?
Believe me, you'll want this scythe. If anything, you cannot. I can just take it back.
But what is Scythe?
Right now, it's just a golden scythe. But there are inexplicable things that happen within the Twin Moon Nights. Sometimes, if you do things of magical nature, it makes magical items. I'm sure this will turn into something.
But we can't split a scythe 5 ways.
You can't, but it is gold. You could just sell it. And it's literally a pure gold scythe.
Well, I don't.
It's not plated
I
gold.
want
It's
knowledge.
straight gold. Okay? What kind of knowledge do you seek?
All knowledge.
I'm afraid I can't give you all that. I don't have all the knowledge in the world.
Well, you must know something.
He looks at you and says, well, I know you're a lizard folk. I know your name is Merish, and you're a lovely person.
I look him dead in the eyes as he says that, and I say, I want you to tell me how to fix my friend. And my eyes get real big.
Oh,
Make an intimidation roll.
Merish going in.
He's going ooh woo
Since I know scythes are homebrew, what kind of weapon would it be?
So
Martial, simple.
It is scythe aren't actually.
There's no scythe. There's no scythe in.
There's no scythe?
No, there's sickles, which are hand sickles,
Oh,
but there's no
that's what it
scythe. Okay, it's a sickle. Okay.
It's technically a sickle, the size and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, then it's a simple weapon.
Yeah.
I was
It's a
asking
simple
because then it's okay, who can actually use this thing?
Yeah, it's a simple magic. It would be a simple weapon, but it's
Yeah,
a
and I think
straight
all of us
gold
have
side.
simple weapon.
Completely like golden rod, golden blade, everything. It's been sharpened.
How does a natural
1d4
20
slashing
total
damage.
23 sound?
He looks at you and he's just like, well, someone wants something answered. Well, tell me about your friend and I'll do my best. He doesn't seem to show any kind of fear, but he's very impressed with your conviction to this.
And so I'll real quickly explain the situation that Jerry is in, the curse, and how we tried to save him, and the information we know so far.
Well, and as he takes that all in, he's like, well, I can tell you there's certain magic items that can be used to remove curses and stronger things.
Elliot's listening.
There's weapons, but those ones usually are quite hard to get to and hard for those to have master them. I do know of this one blade, but here's the thing. I'm not going to give you that information till after you're done.
Merish looks back up at him. Fair is fair.
Okay?
Can Yip write in his book a question and like give it to the guy, but like not show anyone in the party? And I'll private message you what the question is.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Alright. While that's happening, anybody else have any questions or demands within this situation?
That was like super fun for me. Thank you, Demo.
You're welcome.
There's no restrictions on what the characters can ask. Like, he hasn't told us. No,
he hasn't had you guys can ask questions and.
Do you know why I was sent out? I have malfunctioned and do not remember mission.
That one's a hard one.
Oh, Tubsy said stretch.
That's a personal.
he said that half an hour ago.
Which one? Wait, personal for who?
Well, what he's basically getting at is like when it comes to like personal things, like your personal mission, your life, he can't really answer that question.
You just see Yip's ears.
But if you want information within the world, so like something that's vast a little bit,
Okay, so
he may be able to hold something.
He essentially.
So that's the kind of idea.
I'm going to
So he's
safely
giving you a
assume
very
he's.
nice no.
Yeah, I'm going to safely assume he's like kind of explained that of like, oh, I can't tell you things about yourselves. In which case, Guard 7 would go, do you know where Temple of Nayla is? I have forgotten.
Temple of Nayla. Is that a god?
Nayla, goddess of artifice. She is my god.
All right. I will do my best to get an answer for you on your way when you come back.
I
For now,
appreciate.
I will begin searching. And if you so far, and as long as you make it back, I may have an answer for you or something to help you. Right. Yep. What was your freaking?
You said humbly no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That might be something.
Okay.
Let me roll for that one. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. He says the answer to your question is the same as Merish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So when you come back, you'll be able to
Yip wants to
inquire
do
you
this
that
mission.
information. Okay.
Yip wants to do this mission.
Right.
What is Merish like really?
Yeah, at this
Briar,
point.
is there anything that you would like to ask?
Golden Scythe and major character information? Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Well, is it going to be dangerous?
Oh, there's dangerous things within this forest all the time. Wolves, panthers, things from the Feywilds. What do you think this is?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh god.
Just a beautiful area.
I
That's all
will
I
warn
know.
you of this.
Mm-hmm.
In this world, there are cursed creatures. They're a little worse than what you would like. And from what your friend described to me, one may have an eye on you. Be safe.
Okay.
Okay. And like Briar, as you kind of look at him, he's not just giving you advice. It's watch out. It's fucking watch out.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh, little wolf girl. Have fun. As you kind of
Isn't that kind of racist?
No. Why's it gotta be like that? Why the fuck it gotta be like that?
It is as Nayla teaches us. Brand does not
Racism.
matter unless you drive Ford.
I'm sorry. No, not Ford. Fuck Ford.
I didn't say if Ford was the good or bad one. that's Nayla's evil alternate god, Ford Dodge.
Alright. So what would you guys like to do? So he's offering you guys to all be able to stay the night.
A potential magic item, a safe place to sleep for the night, and then travel to where we'll have to harvest this. And answers for all four of us that may or may not be helpful.
We're staying the night.
Yeah, I think I'll hang out.
Yeah.
Do we have to cook?
It's
Totally.
safe.
Yes. As I do not need to eat. Though I do enjoy cooking.
I do not have to eat either. We can talk about this.
Oh,
I'll
very
cook.
nice.
I'll cook. I like to cook.
Guard 7's gonna
Does your
bond with
soul
the...
need substance?
It's processing.
I do not know. I do not require
Do you feel
consuming of food or other things.
But on an emotional level, do you wish to
What
be
are emotions?
fulfilled?
Is he flirting?
Listen, you don't know if this guy got a vibrator or not.
I mean, he's got a pen finger. Who knows what the other 9 have in them?
I have such great dexterity.
Oh god.
Just because I know only Drunk or anybody that checks the chat and finds it, Guard 7's eyes are actually, kind of orange. So he's just like, this is interesting. I have never considered if my, as you call it, soul requires nourishment. But I do have urge to read Prayer Book of Nayla from time to time.
It's quite interesting. As you guys have your talk, Merish, you can roll for food if you wish.
Who lives
you are
near a
given
train?
help. That's from my house. I have my window open. 'cause
Oh,
it's
you're
just
good.
hot as fuck in this goddamn office. And you get a fan.
Yeah, so that's a 24.
Fantastic.
My second natural 20.
Oh shit! Okay, everybody.
Nice.
All right, Merish, roll a d4.
Yeah.
And everybody that consumes food, you gain a d4 worth
Temp
of whatever it was,
health.
of temp health. To
2
the next.
points.
Health or just
2
health?
points. It's just temporary health.
Yeah. So
Just
temp
temporary
HP until we're
So you get 2 points extra of
Yeah.
temporary HP.
next meal or
I'll
long
say-
rest.
Yep.
Guard is just going to be on the side with his book from Nayla, just types of bearings. Plain bearing, consisting of a shaft rotating in a hole.
All right.
I'm going to break
So,
you again with it one
You
day.
do not need to make any perception checks. Merish, as you are cooking food, you are given help by the little servants that this individual have, which are little tiny plant people. They're just little leaves that kind of.
Thank God none of us are vegetarian.
And they pick up things and throw them into there, and help you out, give you certain seasonings or
Do
whatever.
they get really awkward when Merish
There
starts
is-
chopping up some sage?
No, because you see, as Merish goes to pick up sage, they just go to grab a sage brush, and you just hear, "Ah!" as they tear a couple leaves off and hand it to him.
Oh! That's like helping the cannibals cook your friends! That's fucked up! That's really fucked up! Oh! That is seriously messed up, man!
What? They're just all constructs. They have no souls.
Says you!
Merish, how does that make you feel, by the way? Just to be able to see that for like 1 second, you're like,
That makes. I feel very awkward.
what? You've always cooked plants before?
Yeah, but they didn't help him do it. I'm not kidding. That's like helping the cannibals cook your friends.
Becomes a meat-only eating human.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Your host just says, listen, it's all a cycle of life. They eventually eat you when you decompose. It's fine.
But it cried out
It
in
all
pain.
comes back.
If it feels pain, doesn't
It
that mean
wasn't
it has
pain.
soul?
It was the snapping of the leaves. It's fine.
But I heard a cry of pain.
If
He's just like, you heard no cry of pain. Just Jedi mind tricks it away.
I had to throw that in. I'm
There's
so
just
sorry.
gonna gently start chopping the leaves.
Can we talk about the awkwardness of furbolgs being vegetarians and plants can understand what they're saying?
It's because they like to talk to their food.
Not even kidding. Furbolgs, by default as a racial trait, can be understood by plants and animals, and most people play furbolgs as vegetarians.
Yeah, there's a whole.
It's so
thing.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, what was that, Merish?
He's going to kind of like daintily chop these leaves.
They just sit there and they just kind of like sway a little bit.
None of us touched the salad. We just kind of picked
Come
the
on,
steak
my
bits
people
out of the
died for
salad.
this shit. All right, so you guys have your meal, finish it, do everything that you need to. Fuck, I'm terrible. I'm so
I
sorry.
love all of us so much.
Yeah. I can't even look at you right now.
That was just stupid.
I'm surprised our chat has said nothing about this.
I know, they're just like, ugh.
Wait until the audio hears it for those podcast folks.
Like,
They get all the imagery of their minds. Just think sausage party and leave it at that.
oh,
God, that is
okay.
a fucked up movie.
It is a very messed up movie. Alright, so you guys make it to the next night and you begin your travel.
Do we take Babylon and his
Yes.
cart, or are we
Yes.
on foot?
Well, yeah. That's actually a good question.
Word.
Babylon would have to leave his cart behind because... he
We're
is
going
around.
through the woods, right?
Yeah,
we're
you're
not
going
on
through
the
the
road.
woods. His light is now pointing him in the way of where the mistletoe is.
Okay. Guard is going to take a rear guard position.
Okay?
Merish is gonna be excitedly hopping around up front.
Okay.
Hips in the middle.
Alright. Fantastic. Alright.
We have a
you guys
marching
begin
order.
Okay. You guys begin to march your way to the mistletoe tree to go harvest it and wait. You guys make it there easily. There's like little to no problems at all. I'm just gonna kind of move this forward. You guys see like creatures all around, but not freaking a big metal dude walking around in the forest. Most creatures aren't gonna go, "What the fuck is that?" and then want to go look at it. But like you hear little bits and oh hey, you know what I haven't
At one point, there's a
Right?
log, and I just walk through it.
You know what I haven't done for a minute? I haven't rolled for weather in a long time.
Thank you. Oh
Getting
my
back to
God,
one of those really old
finally.
DM tips I had, and then somebody was like, "But what about the Underdark?" It's like the Underdark can have weather. They're large enough to have biomes. It would generate its own form of weather.
It does begin to become cloudy. And you, for those that have like a sense of smell, you begin to smell the beginning of rain. So
Petrichor.
Hood mode activated for Yip. Yip, no like water. Yip
it's like patchy clouds, so you can like see, like the sky, but ultimately like you can smell like the clouds are. They seem to have maybe some moisture within them.
Maine,
I am not concerned about water. I have been dipped in Eldgard.
So as you come to this tree, it is large. And there's a few different trees around that are mistletoe as well.
But his like forehead beam is poking towards a specific one?
No, it's just the whole grove. And
okay.
It's like a few of them different, not growing all around. You can't start harvesting until the middle of the night, because that's part of the thing. So, I want to know what you guys are setting up to kind of get this together. What's your plan? Yes, Yep.
Yip wants to so there's a lot. Is there like a lot?
There's a couple
mistletoe?
trees full of mistletoe.
Can Yip take like 3 just ordinary mistletoe and like save it for later because Yip wants to make tea?
Okay, yeah.
Dono?
Yes.
Do you mind if, just for homebrewing the scythe to have better stats than a D4, if I just skin a halberd and shove that in my inventory so I have it tracked?
Oh, so I will make this the thing here in a little bit.
I know, just the non-magical version that he currently has, so that I remember
It is supposed to be just a D4. The thing that I have planned is, it's something different.
Okay. The only reason being a D4 for a sickle is because the blade's about yay big.
Okay. So, you guys have a couple different trees. I'll say that there's 5 trees within this small grove area. They all are, decently full, and you can see the different things. And then it starts to rain slightly.
Heavy with mistletoe on all of them?
Yeah,
or does one of them have more than the others?
There's good patches and stuff like that, and now there's ones that have a little bit more on one side and other side and that whatnot. Does anybody know how to harvest mistletoe?
You cut it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very simple. You cut the mistletoe off. We pick Yip up, put the sickle in his hand, and yeet.
His tail.
Okay.
He doesn't have a prehensile tail.
He has a tail.
No, but it's not prehensile. None of the D&D races have prehensile tails.
Okay.
Which is bullshit, because they should. You should have a 5th limb to use. Because then, you don't just dual wield, you triple wield!
I wouldn't make it triple wield, you would just make it hold it, and you wouldn't be able to use it to swing. You would have to have a lot of concentration towards it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, I'm okay with this.
No, that was a whole argument I had once with somebody who wanted to play a tiefling.
So Merish would kind of lay his blanket out, something we can collect all the mistletoe on, something to carry it with.
Would we have, because we have tents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would we have,
No, you guys never bought tents.
No, we never bought tents. Better question. From Babylon's wagon, would he have had,
didn't bring...
No, but this is something that, if we had thought of it, or if we were going, I would have asked about it. Would he have had, a tarp that stretches over the top of his wagon? Or, that he covers his little,
So, here's the thing. I don't know if those things are, sewn in there,
Well, it depends on the type of wagon. Because the way he described it is a Romany wagon, I believe, which would be essentially wood plank. I'm more thinking, if he had an awning he'd set up when he was selling tea.
I imagine that he probably had some kind of an awning, but it was set up that he could probably open it up and think of a food truck, but it's a tea truck.
Yeah, so it's attached. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So we wouldn't take it.
Oh, we got hydrated.
Guard just rips the awning off
I
of his
finished my
wagon.
water. How do I hydrate, Tubbsy?
Get more water.
Fucking okay. I think.
Well, we're about an hour and a half in. If we
Yeah,
want to
we're about an hour and a half in. By the time we get back, it is beginning to become dark.
We're all just laying out blankets underneath these trees.
And that's where we're going to take a break for a moment. And when we come back, shit gonna pop off. Okay. So I'll see you again.
Thank you for watching and or listening to Adventures in Initiative. If you're enjoying the show, please consider sharing it with others and giving us a like, review, or follow. You can watch us live on Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. PST at twitch.tv/adventures_and_initiative. Thanks again from all of us at A&I. Now back to the show.
Hello and welcome back from the break as I stretch my freaking abdominal out. How is everybody doing? Yeah, welcome back. Our heroes are currently waiting to harvest some mistletoe. So, what do you guys, as the night begins to fall? The rain begins to trickle down, passing of light and everything, and Briar, make a perception check with advantage as you feel something, your hairs stick up from the back of your neck.
That's a 17.
17. There's something watching you guys.
10.
That's inevitable.
And
I think in the
Yip.
meantime, we would have figured out that Yip can probably climb up to the mistletoe and wield the sickle.
yes.
So if he would be willing to do so,
A
then
fun thing to have happen.
you do climbing, and then the two big people do guarding, and then
So-
Heal Boy do heals. And Babylon does whatever the fuck Babylon does.
As you guys are sitting there and preparing and things, and the night begins to fall and the moons begin to come up, and you begin to see this glow on the trees, you see Babylon just get fucking shot with a goddamn arrow through one of, as it pops out from one of the trees, and it just pins him against it. And you don't know where it comes, and he just starts riling in pain. I will roll for his damage, which is fuck me. Okay.
I don't want it.
What the fuck did you just shoot him with? Because there is not a base bow in the game that should have fuck me as the damage.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I just rolled max damage on the bow, and he only has 12 fucking hit points.
That's not right.
I thought so, too. And I'm just like, shit.
Oh. What's the hit die for
I'm
a
gonna roll to
warlock?
see if he
Drunk,
keeps-
what's your hit die?
It's a D8. Oh, fuck. And he gets...
Yeah, which
amount of
means he didn't roll his health.
Yeah. Since it did so much damage, and I just rolled to see if he'd stay awake from a con save, he passes out while being pinned to a tree.
Oh my.
Guard's sword is
Perception
out.
checks around you, as you are now in a danger position. Everybody, please roll initiative. As you still have them.
So initiative or perception check first?
Roll perception, and then we'll see if you guys see it.
Roll perception or roll
12.
initiative?
Perception.
No. You do not see it?
Perception first, Ace.
6.
Okay.
Do perception. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and I'm terribly sorry.
15.
15, okay.
18.
18. Okay. So, 15. You see it out of the corner of your eye, Briar, as you see these eyes in a tree that's about 100 feet away, as it glows into your, as it glows, and you see the white face of this bony figure, the long-gated arms, as you can see just like the shadow and basically silhouette of this creature, as it has a bow strung around its side, and you can see this white, yellowish, kind of almost like different things coming off of it. It is nasty looking, but you don't get like a full view, but it looks huge as it hangs from a tree up above and just looks down at you, and you begin to hear its mouth open up, and you hear from an area around you, outside of you.
We have just a normal day for once.
This is
Technically,
what
you guys-
happens when we take deals
Okay,
with
now everybody
Faye.
roll initiative.
That was a 15 for mine.
Okay.
That was a
17
17 for me as well.
plus 3.
Alright.
Oh,
Are we using the new D&D Beyond encounter tracker?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
what?
It should be in beta. In the tools.
Where do I get that from?
Oh no, it's in alpha still. You have to have a subscription. Never mind.
Damn it! Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Trying
But
to get
when
my
it comes into
goddamn
when it
money.
comes into beta, combat tracker. I mean, it's
Yeah.
actually the subscription's pretty good. It's like $5 and you can have unlimited characters, and then you can use all the stuff in alpha, including
Okay,
the combat
everybody
tracker.
put down your initiative into the thing so I can make a freaking card on it. Where are all my cards? Oh, they're up here. Boop, boop-a-doo, boop, boop-doo, boop, boop-a-doo.
In the Zoom chat.
That's not what I wanted. Yes,
15.
Zoom chat. That's what it
There
is.
we go.
Okay.
I'm going to assume Briar has the higher dex between Briar and Merish.
Probably. I don't know. Merish is surprisingly,
Dexy.
yeah. I think they actually might be the same.
It's also a +3.
No. Well,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot it.
rock, paper, scissors, go. I need to know, because I need to know which one of you guys...
16 total. What's your total?
Yeah, I have a 16 as well.
Well, fuck.
So
I'll let the ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, Briar, Merish. Sorry, this is taking me a second, you guys. Okay.
I'm excited. I've been waiting for combat.
Yeah.
I have a thing to say. And it's not something that's currently copywritten.
Very nice. Okay. Let me change it over to the battlefield, everybody. How's it going? Let's get on this. Okay.
Now,
Let me
is
turn off
there-
my camera for a second.
I'm gonna
Hey!
spotlight your video.
Look at my dog, everybody.
Doggo! So adorable.
Yep, that's Patch. He's cute.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
I switched this over to spotlight video, and it doesn't show our video on the side in the stream. It just shows yours. That's just kind of weirdly cool.
Okay, so I'm putting you guys in a forest kind of situation. Understand that these trees fall over like a motherfucker.
Oh, we remember. We remember.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, that's how you can share content. Like if you have homebrew items, is if you're a subscriber, you can share content in the thing.
Why is it backwards? Here, let me see if I can...
No, you're good. You're good on the stream.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. You were right the
Oh.
first time.
Okay.
North is north, west is west, east is east, south is south.
Okay. Cool. All right, where do you guys want to be?
Um,
I'll put our guest down. He is about
Here?
right there. He's pinned to a tree right there.
Beautiful.
can I be straight north of him, next to
Okay.
the tree?
Okay. Do you want to be brown or green? Well, brown, green, or red?
I'll take red. His eyes are red. He's in murder mode.
Which...
One ahead of where you were about to put it.
right about here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Yip, where do you want to be? And Briar, where would you like to be? And Merish, where would you like to be?
Merish kind of would have been near the tree that Yip was about to climb.
Okay, so Yip, where are you wanting to be?
Urshes, I don't know. We didn't
Okay.
really specify.
I'll put you guys there.
Okay.
And then Merish, I'll put you on the other side of the tree.
Yeah.
Briar, where would you like to be?
Probably on the other side of guard.
So,
So-
right about there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I think my recommendation, Donna, would be probably attach those to some heavier bases.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
Derbosaurus has some great videos for that.
Alright, so, attack is coming from this end, or this area up here, towards the west. And you can see the creature from way over there. If you guys have, and it's a distance away, As you begin to see the creature disappear back into the tree, what do you do for your turn, Briar?
I guess I just pull out my rapier.
Okay.
And not do much, cause yeah.
Do you prepare an action? Or do you
Slashy slash?
Okay. I believe it's a pokey poke, but okay.
Okay, pokey poke works too.
Pokey poke. Okay. Okay, the next up is Merish. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'd like to move closer to the rest of the group first off.
Okay.
Just move me just 2 spaces straight ahead by that other tree.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it.
No, down one. South one.
Motherfucker, I hate these trees so goddamn much.
Maybe just...
Right about here?
Yeah.
No. Where you had me, but south 1 square.
So right there?
Yep.
Okay! Fuck
You
me
said
trying to
he's-
have an environment, right?
You said he's a ways off. Can
Yes.
we see him?
Well,
at all?
he just disappeared right before the beginning of battle. So, you don't really know where he is.
Well, then, I'm going to prepare to fire Eldritch Blast, and that'd be it.
Okay. Now it is its turn. It is going to come out of this tree, and you guys get a better look of it. As you see what is a skull, a elk skull looking face, a elongated body with longer fingers. It is extremely tall as it sees this extremely long body actually morph itself out of the tree itself and is now looking at you and begins to go after the body of your friend, and it's going to where is it? Okay, and it's going to be right there is where it morphs out. It looks as if it's going for a grapple for the body as it goes to grab, and just kind of looks at all of you and holds its other form and leaves a cackle, and I need everybody to make a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom.
Also, on your guys' turn, remember, Arcana checks, everything like that, if you want to get information, is a free action. 17? Okay, you save.
Natural 1.
18.
You save. Natural 1.
Yeah, for guard.
Okay, you're afraid of it until the beginning of its next turn.
Okay, so I just can't move closer to it.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay. Yep, what did you get?
Yip is on a call at the moment.
Ah, shit. Okay.
He shared it to the chat. It was a 19.
19. Okay, they're fine. Guard is the only one that comes under the fear condition for this situation. Next up is Guard 7. What do you want to do?
As his eyes turn, they flicker from their red state. He's gonna try and move forward, realizing he can't. He's gonna pull out one of his javelins and yeet.
Okay. All right. So roll for attack on that, and I believe with fear you get disadvantage on your attacks.
Do we?
But as a barbarian,
Let me double check because I'm not raging yet.
yeah.
But let me double check.
Oh yeah, it's
'cause-
under a rage that you get the advantage on strength check.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to double check the frightened because I'm frightened, right?
Yes, you are under the frightened condition.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within the line of sight and can't
Yep.
willingly move towards it.
Yes.
So, okay, that's not terrible. That is a 13 to hit.
13. That I believe is actually going to miss as it goes past its lanky body and just barely misses and goes into a tree, like this tree in the back here.
Okay, that's all I can do this round.
Okay. Yes, that does miss. Okay. I double checked the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Next
So
up
it's-
is Yip. Or is he still on a call? Okay.
Yeah.
I will say that Yip for his turn will climb up the tree and begin trying to
Hey,
harvest.
can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
You're
Perfect.
here.
Perfect
Okay.
timing.
What do you want to do, Yip, for your turn?
Slash the grappling person.
By the way, this is the creature right here. It is long, lengthy, deer skull over its head, giant antlers. It is about 7 to 8 feet tall and just massive creature.
What are you wanting to do? Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna acid splash.
You're gonna acid splash? Okay. Then that's gonna be a fail on his part. But I will roll for creature. What is your DC?
13.
13? Okay. You said 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it?
Dex save.
I need to check its abilities really quick because I don't know. No, it does not. Okay. That is a 12 on the dot. So it just barely misses. You may kill. You may drop Babylon on this, by the way.
No, it's not an AoE effect.
Acid splash?
You
If
hurl a
something's
bubble of
within-
acid, choose 1 or 2 creatures you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must be within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So it's a targeted spell.
Okay, cool. So it's a target. Never mind. Okay, so he doesn't. Roll your damage for me. Yep. Thank you for the clarification,
Yeah,
shot.
this is why I always pull the spell list up for combat.
I'm just like that. Like if something.
No. It's like chill touch.
Right?
It's like chill touch. It's one of those ones where the name just doesn't make sense.
Okay, got it. That hits the body, and you can see like this maw and fur that it has on its skin begin to burn and seep away, and gives off like this crackling noise from its body or from its own mouth as the jaw unhinges, and you can hear the scream. Yeah. Try to do that as best I can. All right. Next up is Briar. On the top of your turn, as the moons come up,
Oh, no.
I need you to make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Okay.
And as you guys can all see now, the moons illuminate. You see the mistletoe and the scythe begin to glow. And you can see all the different plants that give off like just an illumination. And then you also feel this energy come off of Briar herself.
So I hate this roll. Partially because one of the rolls was a 20.
Oh god.
But it was a 12.
Okay. You fail, just barely. The DC was 13. But you would have constantly rolled at the beginning of each turn. You instantly go into your werewolf form,
Okay.
and you are under the bloodlust condition.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So
This is gonna be fun.
I need to roll a d4 to see what your target is.
If it helps, I don't bleed.
So, well,
I'm supposed-
shit, I didn't number anybody beforehand. So this is you. We're gonna count this as 1, 2, 3, and then we'll say this tree is 4.
I rolled a 4, so...
Okay, so you go after the tree.
Tree.
Roll your attacks.
Crap. Okay,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on. No, you're good. Dang it. That would be a 19.
Okay, you hit the tree and you claw into it very deeply. Okay. You can, at the beginning of each of one of your turns, you can now roll a wisdom check to see if you can fight it. I believe it's at
Okay.
the beginning, or is it at the end? I can't remember with the bloodlust condition.
I am looking it up.
Yeah, please look that up for me.
Oh, there it is. Maybe. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Features and traits.
Okay.
Blood maledict, blood buddies, blood curse. Nope.
Okay. Oh. So this says if you begin your turn on 18 or fewer points hit points, you must
Yeah.
make a DC
Yes.
of 8.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's raised because of the moons, and like this is like going into your lycanthropy. It's a whole condition within the world, so it's a little bit different off of that. So
Yeah.
I made the DC low, but not too terribly low that it would be like every freaking thing could beat it. But yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
But at the top of your next turn, you can make a wisdom save to be able to overcome this and come to your senses. And you will do it every single one of your turns.
Yay.
I am sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Let me just...
Next up is Merish.
Alright, you said Arcana check is a free action?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that first.
Okay.
That's an 8. I don't think I know anything.
This is scary as fuck to you.
Secondly, I'm going to move forward west 3 squares, south 1 square.
Okay, so right here, so you're right in front of
No.
Babylon?
No, one more forward.
One more forward?
Yep.
So you want to be in contact with the creature.
I do.
Okay.
As I'm walking forward, I'm going to grab a piece of my leather, piece of leather off of my gear, and say, "Come at me," activating my mage armor.
Okay.
And then, so that takes my action for the turn. Bonus action, I'm going to bite a motherfucker.
Okay. Bite a motherfucker.
Yep. So let me roll my bite attack.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay. That will miss.
Okay. That's all I need to do.
I believe that's what guard rolled, I believe, is a 14 as well, or was it a 13? But, yeah. You just barely miss with, as you go to lunge forward and just kind of like, with its lanky body, just kind of like sucks in and you just miss. Would you like to make an intimidation roll on come at me?
Sure, I would.
Okay,
If
go
you're
for
gonna give
that.
it to me, damn right I am. 16.
16. Okay. Okay, cool. Next up is the beast's turn. It looks at you, sees the situation that it's in, and likes its odds. It's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all
So
right.
let me look at its pull. Where is... Okay, here we go. And you can see like this, like as you're closer, you can see this bow that's ring like across its chest. That it's completely designed as like as like a spine, not to it. So it is going to do first a bite attack against you. That's an 11 plus 7. That's going to be 18.
Miss.
Okay. And then it's going to make a claw attack against you. 15 plus 7.
That will hit.
Okay. As it's going to roll this damage for you.
And I will need a dex save when you get done rolling damage.
Okay. That was 15 plus... That can't be right. Is that what its actual strength is? Yes, it is. Okay. 13 points of damage to you, and then I will make a dex save for it. 13.
That meets, so he
Okay.
takes half damage.
Okay. My God, can anybody else hear my child in the
Yep.
Cut in half is 8.
Goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. Huh? How much was it?
Point at 8 points of damage, and I
Okay.
just point at him and say, "You don't do that, you ugly sucker!"
Wait, did the music
And I-
stop for anybody else, by the way?
Nope.
Hellish rebuke.
Nope.
It's done for stopped for me.
It's
Yeah,
still
I
playing
can't
for the
hear it.
stream, so just keep going.
Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. So, even with that, you see it, like, as it takes this damage, you hit it with this fire, and it's like, "Ah!" And it screams out with even more pain, and you see that it begins to burn it even further than what you would have expected. And it is going to, with its movement, because it has a spell cast, it's going to enter into the tree and disappear. And try and do that. So you can have an attack of opportunity.
Done. Has to be a.
Oh no, you used your reaction for the fire, didn't you?
That is a spell. It says I can use it as. I think you're right. It does say as a reaction.
Yeah. So you used up your reaction already.
Hold on.
So.
One
Okay.
reaction, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it disappears back into the tree and ends its turn like that. Next up is Guard 7. What would you like to do?
I have no enemy visible to me, and my fright is gone.
Yes. As it is gone. Well, you. Yes. It
End
would,
of its
because
turn,
it
its
ends
fright
at
went
it.
away.
Yes, at the end of its turn. Sorry, I need to remind myself of that.
But I don't
As a
have an
DM,
enemy
you have
visible
like
to me.
112 things.
I'm
Yes.
quite aware. I DM too.
Bye.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do nothing because there's no enemy visible.
Would you like to hold an action
Nope.
until you see something? Okay.
No, there's no reason.
Okay. Then.
I don't know where this thing's going. I don't know what it's
next
doing.
up would be Yip. What are you doing?
It's running away, right?
It has disappeared within a tree, so it is no longer visible.
Okay.
So, Yip's gonna just climb the closest tree to see if they can get a. Yip in a tree.
What was that?
Yip's going in a tree.
Okay, so you climb up a
Try
tree.
to see if they can see it.
Okay, you don't have to make any kind of check for that. You have a climb speed, so make a perception check as a free action. Used your movement to climb.
Up to 20.
So up like D20.
For perception, 20.
Okay. I will hold that on for later because you don't see anything yet, but I will say that you're in a perceiving situation. So if that makes sense. So you're actively trying search with it.
Okay.
Would you like to hold anything until it appears?
Yes.
Okay. Briar, it is now your turn. You can make a wisdom save.
That's an 18.
Okay, so you shake yourself out of it, and you are now in your lycanthropy form. There's no item around, no enemies around you.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
As a bonus action, does my rapier already have the right on it, or do I?
You have to activate your right
Okay.
with the bonus action.
I'm going to do that and go
Okay.
yeet and take 4 points of damage.
Okay. Well, you roll a
Well,
d4.
2. Yep.
You roll a d4 and see what you can get.
Yep. And yeah.
Okay. So you have that activated. You guys see as this wolf takes up their rapier werewolf and lights it on fire all around you. Next up is Merish. What would you like to do?
I am going to. There's no enemies in sight, so I'm going to tend to. What's his name?
Babylon.
Babylon. Thank
Yes.
you. I'm going to tend to Babylon. I'm going to attempt to remove the arrow and use a healing light on him.
Okay.
So, that's 1d6.
So with the arrow, it's going to be a strength check.
Okay, I'll roll the strength check first.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. And then roll the health as well. So
5.
okay, cool. So he doesn't pass out because I rolled tearing it out damage, and I cut it in half with a d6. So he got 2 points, but you healed him for 5, so it can't. So he's up 3 points. So he is alive. He's no longer pinned to a tree, and he's good. I will roll for his consciousness when it comes to his turn. Now, it is the beast's turn. Yip, you see it come out of this tree over here. As it's slightly farther away from everybody. So you can eat, like, with your natural 20, it's easy enough to see, as I've not rolled and it got a 14 for stealthing out of the tree.
What's the distance from where I am to where it is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 45?
Okay, I'm gonna acid splash it since it ranges 60 feet.
Okay, cool. It will make a dex save. That's 11 plus 5. No, 11 plus 4. Sorry. I don't know what your DC is.
13.
13. Okay, so it saves. Does it take half damage or no?
Processing. Give me a second.
Processing.
Please don't do that. That makes it worse. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Sorry. Hold on. It must succeed or take one. So yeah, it succeeds. So it.
Okay. But as you see this ball of acid spew out, and you see the direction, and Yip, with his spell being released, points out the creature. It does not have any more movement and cannot leave the tree. So what it'll do instead is hold its hold the ability. But next up is Guard 7. What would you like to do?
Go ahead and move me my full 30 feet southwest. So I should be kind of like almost directly in front of it.
So you're right here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So you're about right there. If I do cross.
Actually, can you move me back 15, so 3 squares back, just so that I have a line of sight on it?
Okay, yeah.
And I am going to, first, as a bonus action, he's going to pull out his next javelin,
Okay.
hold it in front of him in, like, a praying position, and just whisper, Nayla, fill me with rage. And he's going to rage as my bonus action. The moment he does that, I had mentioned previously that he has, like, etchings essentially hidden all over his body that aren't normally visible. They start to glow with this radiant light. So he's, like, he's black light tattooed right now.
Okay.
And he's going to hurl his javelin at this thing.
All right. As you guys see, Guard 7 just like
He does not hit.
with all these little
Wait,
tiny
hold on.
runes all over its body and just.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
nothing. That doesn't hit.
Okay. So your javelin ends up into
Yeah,
the tree next
that
to
was
it.
an 11.
Okay. It is aware of your presence. Merish, it is your turn.
But
Actually,
my
no,
rage doesn't drop.
Briar.
Wait.
Yeah,
Is it
did
Briar?
Yip go?
No,
Right,
it's
no,
Yip.
it would be Yip. Sorry.
It's
I'm
Yip.
like, am I...
No,
I
you're
thought
good.
I was
Keep
doing
going.
that wrong. I'm so sorry. Yep, it's your turn.
Is it still the same distance?
Yes, it's still in the same spot.
Yip's gonna use Lila's spell slot. Try
Uh,
again.
Okay. Acid Splash again.
Yes.
That's a fail, as it rolled an 11.
Ooh, that was a 6.
Ooh. It screams out in pain against your Acid Splash. Oh, wait. I forgot to do that. Give me a second. I forgot to do a little bit of math. And then you did 6. You don't add your spellcasting modifier to that, do you?
No, it's just a flat d6.
Okay. Good to know. You guys have done a good amount of damage to this thing already. Goodness. All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
Get out of the tree, I guess.
Okay, you use your movement. Would you like to learn any information about the creature?
No.
Because you guys have free actions, abilities, and things like that.
Let's just assume, unless we say we're going to do something, we don't need to be asked.
All right. Cool. Next up is then Briar.
Okay. Gonna go around to it. And I'm gonna go... I'm going to slash it with my rapier. Badoo. And then would it be a.
So you rolled a hit
Yeah.
normally, and then your damage
Yes.
will be added a d4 of your right damage.
Okay.
And since it's a new turn, if you wanted to, you could curse it. Just to inform you, because you do have a curse.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that. I just need to remember what is what. But yeah, so the
Just
rapier.
because you haven't told me what you did for an attack yet, I wanted to remind you of that so you could be
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a bonus action.
Okay?
Blood curse of the marked.
Okay, so you see it completely marked into its face and such. Okay. As I don't know what symbol you would have for yours. But okay. Roll to hit.
17?
That'll hit. As you
Okay.
shink right into its shoulder, piercing it. So
Okay, so let's. This one. Oop. And hold on. Plus the 4. 14 points of damage.
14 points. How much of that is fire damage?
Probably all of it. Because so my sword is the 10, then 4 is the right damage of it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And yeah.
So this is just you guys get the idea that it is very vulnerable to fire. And that's why it was kind of sticking away from your guys' area until fires died down and everything like that, and waiting. So as you go to strike it,
after I hit it.
yeah, as you strike it, it burns into the skin and burns away a lot of the different fur that is in it, and you can see that there is not like just this charring of skin underneath of this coat that it has. So you did 14, you said?
Yes, and I was just reading.
Fucking
When I do right
Lord.
damage, I can add
and it's
another D4.
Doubled as God. Roll that again. Roll another d4 and I'll double it.
Did the music turn off for anybody else?
It cycled. It starts really quiet at the end.
What was it? Sorry?
It was
Alright.
the 3.
3? Okay, fucking fantastic. Let me just add that in. This thing's not looking good. Fucking use a monster that I wanted to, and it's really cool, but fuck me, right? Okay. Next up is Merish. What would you like to do? Unless Briar, you have anything else that you would like to do?
Nope, that's all my actions.
Fantastic. Okay. Please just let me know if it's like the end, like you guys want to end your turn. So yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 trees at the south of the map with a square in between them.
Yes. So these are like standing. They just won't fucking stand for me.
Okay.
Here, that'll work. Fuck it.
Well, if you had laid it back, that right above that one you just rested the other one on is going to be my max movement speed. So move me to that space.
Next to me.
No,
1, 2,
no,
3,
on the other side. Yeah,
5. You could get like right here.
Okay, well then just move me there.
Okay.
I
Because I have this set up as like an arch. It's not falling over.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little weird with a bird's eye view.
So, from there, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
I need a Dex check.
Mother. Even when I get a fucking creature with actually decent dexterity, I got a 10. Fuck me.
You take 8 points of radiant damage.
Oh, it's radiant? Okay.
Yeah, I declared my spell before I remembered that Sacred Flame is radiant damage, not fires, but I had already declared it, so
It's okay.
it is what it is.
That is fine.
Bonus action.
It still fucking hurts, so...
Bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and you burn another healing light to heal Babylon.
Okay.
So that will be...
Let me add...
5 points again.
Fantastic. Oh my god. Okay.
Seriously.
Man! Okay. Alright, next up is the beast. So... It just took fire damage. It's not liking this situation. And it's really, really bad. It's looking really bad. It is going to go into the tree. But... Fuck, wait. Okay, so how much damage did it take there? Altogether? Because you... How much damage in total? So... Fucking... Okay. Motherfuck. Okay, so, it can't go back into the tree. Because it failed its constitution save. So, fuck me. Why do the dice not like me? Okay. Yeah.
Stop using the ones I throw on my bed.
Listen, I choose my dice at the beginning of this goddamn game, and I am sworn to them. I hate them. Okay, it is going to instead try and it is going to strike you, and then run away in that. So it's going to do 2 attacks,
Okay.
1 bite, and then 1 slashing. So I'm declaring that now. So 15 plus 7, so that'd be 22 for the bite. Okay. I'm not even... Where is... Let me do the damage output here. Okay, so it's that. Good. Man. Okay, so 14 points for that, as you
Okay.
take 14 points of piercing. It is considered magical because of the type of creature it is. I will tell you that. The second one does not hit as a 6 plus 7. Well, wait, no, 6 plus 7, 13. That's not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
Definitely not. Damn it. Okay, so it's slashing misses, and it's going to try and run off as you took that damage.
Also, I'm resistant to piercing.
God. Okay, would you like to make an attack of opportunity on
Yes,
it?
I would.
Okay, go for it. Mother. You know what?
18?
18 is definitely going to hit it. My god, you monster.
If only you had
Sorry.
Sentinel.
I know.
No,
Well,
not
she-
you, Dono. If only Briar had Sentinel.
Well, here's
Because
the damn
then
thing.
he wouldn't be able to run.
Okay, so give me your damage.
15 points of damage.
Did you add your extra?
Yeah, I did.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you
I-
want to do this?
Yeah, there it is.
Are you
Okay, so
fuck vulnerabilities? Forgetting that my goddamn blood hunter does fire damage.
Now, we're in the woods, and a creature here would probably be vulnerable
Yeah.
to fire, Dono.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
fits the world.
So, as he goes to bite me, because I still get bitten, I go slash it, and you just see all the fire just coming out from it. Just don't mess
Okay.
with me.
As you go and pierce this as it runs away, you take your attack of opportunity, slashing upon the back of it, and you just see it, his body completely engulfed within this flame, just as it blows among it, and it just screams out with it. It begins to stumble over and pass out from just the sheer amount of pain that you've given it. Congratulations, you guys are freaking done.
Guard 7 would like to do a survival check to harvest anything
Okay.
from this that might be useful.
So, I'm going to give me 1 second as I maneuver my camera back to me, and I will explain to you what you see as it falls down. Because something happens with this creature. Alright. God, that's bright as fuck. Okay. Let me get back to my camera, and then I want to see all you guys again.
How's the game going?
It's going great, honey.
Hi, Courtney.
Okay. As this creature falls, and the fire envelops it and goes away, you begin to see its form begin to shrink even further as the skull falls off, and you see what is a humanoid creature dead at your feet. It seems to be a man.
Like a human?
You can investigate him more for their...
Does it look human? Does it
Yes,
look
I
like
said
non-human?
humanoid.
Humanoid in D&D has a very wide range.
It looks human.
Technically, Guard 7's humanoid.
You know what, Guard? Just for you, he's got ass cheeks of cake. That's just fucking...
Gonna eat me some of that ass. No, but just in D&D, humanoid is a very wide range.
Biting your bottom lip, and you're like, damn.
I don't want to see that.
No.
Alright, that is a 11.
Okay, for investigation?
Or no, sorry, 8 for investigation.
Okay.
Just looking at the wrong stat.
Fucking it is a human-ish person. You are able to detain that they seem to be almost elven in nature, but that's about it that you get discerning.
I can look at them and go, their ears are pointy.
Obviously, there's the skull that's left behind in the bow that I described that looked to be almost spinal in nature, and it's strung as well. That is left behind from the body.
Okay.
It is darker color in skin, kind of like more of an olive tone.
I'm just gonna add the bow and the skull to the coat inventory.
Are you picking up the bow?
Well, not now, because now I know it's a cursed item.
You already told me that you picked it up.
No, I didn't. I said I was adding it to our inventory.
I actually said yoink, which means I was picking up the bow.
Okay, then I need you to make a wisdom save.
Giving cursed items to level 3s? Really? So much for Merish. Hope you have a backup character.
Okay. What? Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm just guessing a name for that item that I just put in the inventory.
This is now your bow. No one else can touch it. And I need you to add 2 points of madness onto your sheet.
You'll have to manually note it.
Yeah. So just manually add that you have 2 points of madness on your sheet. We will figure out how that affects you after game slightly. But you have a possession issue with this nut bow.
So what you're saying is to break this, we just need to play keep away. Just... No.
If anybody touches your bow, you're fucking killing them. This is an aggressive issue. But it's your bow. Okay.
Okay. Perfect timing to end.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like 8 minutes to 5.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Can we safely say that Yip climbs the trees and harvests the stuff we need?
You guys totally get that.
Hey, we're going to have questions answered.
Briar, you do run off because
Peace.
with your aggression and everything like that, you have a
Ooh,
momentary
deer
moment.
scent.
You're just like, oh, that looks like, yeah, you just go into hunter's prey, but
Briar just wakes up in some guy's field with like the foot of a lamb sticking out of her mouth.
We'll come back to when it's like morning time. You guys have done all of that.
No. It gives a whole new meaning to Cottonmouth.
All right. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. The adventure continues till next week. Roll for initiative.